So today we have Monk John as our teaching monk. So let's putting our palms together to welcome Monk John together. May we invite Monk John to open the webcam.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. And I would like to welcome, these are the all familiar faces. And I was seeing you playing some games. I'm not sure that was like a game of doing something fun, like greetings maybe. Okay, so today we're gonna have the meditation, and I would like to continue. If you remember, we talked about the 38 blessings, and we were, I think, the number eight, I guess, having an artistic way of living. But then I was thinking, if I could spend like a day explaining one, maybe it's gonna take like another whole month. So I'd like to give an overview first, and maybe if we have a chance, we can go into the details of all of this. Okay, so let's maybe look at the overview of why the 38 blessings are important. Okay, so I can see Kurt, Suan Tan, and Elsa, and Jessie, and Hazel Ho, and Lee Yong Lu, and Janet Lee, and Hien, and Lina. I guess she's the translator, and Min Min, and Lee Xin Lu, and Yoon, and Roxio, and Li Xu, and Peggy, and Nofar, and Benz, and Yo, and Kurt T, and Chuan Tian, and like I don't know, like it's J dot maybe that's the name, and Esther, and Iman, and Vinitar, and Nari, and Pet. Okay, so let's continue with the overview picture of the 38 blessings. Okay, I think you remember this picture. We talk about this one. But we can group them. When we talk about the 38 blessing, it will be easier to see them as groups. Okay, so I'm gonna make me a bit smaller like this. Now, yes, a little bit smaller. Okay, excellent. All right. So you can see that the group one, the intention is to turn back on unwholesomeness, especially unwholesomeness that are considered our surroundings, like people. The most important thing, there are different kinds of surroundings, but the most, like the thing that gives huge, the biggest impact to our life is the people around us, more than the place, more than the tradition. So if people around you, you're surrounded by negative ones, or people that will lead you to wicked part, like instead of people who will say to you, let's have meditation over the weekend with my stories, they probably will say to you, hey, let's go and have a drink, right? So if you're surrounded by people who will take you to a negative part or different lifestyle, it's gonna be very difficult to stay on a positive one. Okay, so people, most important, number one, stay away from people who will take you to the wicked part, or stay away from fools. Second one, stay close to the wise people. And the third one, pay respect to those who are worthy. It's like you already have a role model. You're ready to pay respect to them so that you can follow their lifestyle. So that is the group number one, okay? And then group number two, once we already have the blessing from the group number 1, then group number 2 will be related to readiness for your self-development. It means that you're not going to be ready if you are still associated with negative people and you can't find a role model. Don't talk about, there's no need to talk about self-development at all if your lifestyle hasn't been changed, okay? So in order to prepare yourself for development, first, stay away from people who will, the first group. Stay away from fools, stay close to wise, and pay respect to those who are worthy. And what are the readiness? What are considered the readiness for the self-development? Place. If you stay in a good place, well, awesome. Second, you already have planted some seed in the past. Like you study very hard, you got some degree, you got some capital for investment. If you haven't planted any seed at all, it's going to be difficult. And the last one is setting up your life goal. If you have a very clear life goal that 10 years from now, I wanted to change some habits of mind that are considered negative habits. If you have such a life goal or such life goals, because there are different levels of life goals, then you're blessed. You have these 3 blessings. The readiness for the self-development, okay? Actually, there are details on each of them, but because we can spend, again, another 3 sessions just to talk about these things. So I today changed the way I explain and put them in different groups, okay? Group number 3, once you have the readiness for the self-development, then number 3 is you're ready to depend upon yourself. Be able to depend upon yourself is a blessing, right? You don't need to depend on anyone. You don't need to depend anymore on your parents or on anyone to live your life, but you are able to stay on your feet, stay on your ground. So what are these about? In order to depend upon yourself, you need to have first the knowledge, right? Being a scholar, you study very hard, you know thoroughly everything that you want to do. And that is called the readiness. Number 2, living an artistic way of life. Not only that you have the knowledge, but you know how to use it. You are able to use it wisely, nicely. The way you think, the way you speak, the way you do, they're all creative. Okay, so that will be very helpful to be able to depend upon yourself. The next one is to have good discipline. Okay, you have the knowledge, you are very creative, but you're not very disciplined. You're lazy. That's not good, right? And you're not ready to depend upon yourself. Then with the knowledge, with the creativity, then you need to have as well discipline. Discipline, very important. And the last one is some people, they have all. They have the knowledge, they have creativity, they're very disciplined, but their mouths are not very, not very, the words are not very nice to hear. Like when they say something, they can pierce you to your heart and make you feel, oh, why don't you say that? Come on, you look like an angel to me, but your words are like monsters. So having proper words are as well needed. Okay, then group number 4, we can maybe go as smart as group number 4 today, but I try to go to group number 5. If you are able to depend upon yourself, group number 4, being dependable for the whole family, right? The whole family will not be able to depend on you if you are not be able to depend upon yourself. But if you are able to depend upon yourself, then you can as well give support and be supportive to the whole family. Like here to take care of the parents, number one. Number two, take care of children as well, in case you have already got married, you have kids. And the third one, take care of spouse, your partner, your life partner, right? And the fourth one, you have punctuality at work. And you have these four things, it means you are able to give support and become very supportive to people around you, especially people who are closer to you. You see that it seems that these 38 blessings are stepping stones, one on top of another, and it actually provides like higher level of achievement. And again, you can't come this far if your life you still associate with fools and you don't actually have the first blessing. Like here, you remember, this is the group one. Very important. If you can't turn your back on wholesomeness, nothing happens. Then group number two, readiness for self-development, which means living in a good place, having planted some seed in the past. You already done quite a lot. So you have some people that you know, some capital, some money, and you're ready for the next step. And then you have the life goal. So your directions is so clear. You're not gonna be lost, okay? And then group number three, being able to depend upon yourself. You have the knowledge, you have creativity, you have discipline, and your words will not kill you. That's so important, right? That's number three. Number four, when you are able to depend upon yourself, it means that the whole family can depend on you. Others, like parents, children, spouse, and then you are punctual at work. That's group number four, okay? All right, so here we already talked about the stepping stones. There are actually 8 groups, and I'm gonna continue next time, the other 4, okay? So we actually will complete these 38 blessings, like very, not in the most details, but maybe something that will give us some overview of how this works, okay? All right, now it's time for our meditation. Are you ready for the meditation? Adjust yourself and allow yourself to sit comfortably. Prepare your sitting posture and close your eyes very softly and gently. Close your eyes softly and gently and breathe in and out, long, softly, slowly, few times. Every time that you breathe in, every inhalation, your body absorbs freshness and positive energy from surroundings. And every time that you breathe down, every exhalation, you release and let go completely. everything from your mind. Breathe in and out a few more times. In order to relax and be ready for a journey within. Then I would like you to continue relaxing all the muscles in the body. Relax the muscles of your forehead, the muscles of your cheek and your chin. Feel the flow of relaxation spreading down to your neck and your shoulders. Allow both of your shoulders to drop naturally. And relax the muscles of your arms, your hands, down to your fingertips. Relax the muscles of your torso, from your chest down to your stomach. Follow the flow of relaxation to your hips, your thighs, and your knees. Down to your feet, to the tips of your toes, until you feel completely relaxed in every part of your body. This is the first step that we do every time we meditate. When the body is feeling more relaxed, it will be easier to keep the mind within longer. So I would like you at the moment to leave your awareness and let it stay still inside the body. Some of you may be able to have your mind still, easily, while some may need a little more effort. If your mind is still busy, there are still distractions. You can take a few deep breaths and stay with the breath for a moment. If you are able to follow the awareness of the breath the whole time, both inhalation and exhalation, and let your mind feel the awareness of your breath, the softness, the airflow that is warm, and now moving inside your body. You are naturally reduce the distractions. You are naturally calming your mind down. Then I would like you to breathe a bit softer, as soft as you can, as long as you can, as deep as you can. It's gonna be very easy to follow your breath when you breathe smoother and softer. You also let your mind absorb the softness of the breath, and the mind will release heavy thoughts and become a bit lighter. We are reducing the speed of the mind naturally. While it is yet to be completely motionless, we can try to keep it still inside the body. Observe the turning point of your breath around the center of your body. That is where your breath is arriving and touching the empty space in your stomach. And if you allow your breath to be very smooth and gentle, long and deep, your breath is gonna touch the empty space like a bird's feather floating down from the sky and finally land up on a calm water surface without breaking the calmness of the water surface. That is how we bring our minds home. But the way we take the mind home is very soft and gentle. Depending on the content in the mind, your mind might be able to stay still for a brief moment. It can be distracted. All you have to do is keep bringing the mind back and let it feel and touch the center of the body again and again. This is the routine that we do every time we meditate. Although it seems slower, but it will help us to find a balance between concentration and relaxation. Meditation is both art and science. So the way we are doing shall be as gentle as we can, feeling patient enough to understand that it will take a while for the mind to calm down. And we can't do anything else but to wait. We can wait for the rain to stop. We can wait for the sun to rise again. We can wait for a seed to grow into a big tree, because we understand that there's no point to expect, to accelerate, in order to obtain anything faster. just by having no expectation and enjoy every moment you feel and touch the center of the body. You are bringing your mind to stay at the present moment, between here and now. You may also repeat the mantra. This will become a lullaby for the mind to listen to while resting. Samma Arahang. 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 We feel like the mantra is helping us stop the time, and we can feel satisfied even if everything will come to an end here. We don't care about the result. We enjoy every step, every time we walk on the inner journey. The result is of the future. But how we stay content is of the present. Samma Arahang. 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 The mind is staying more still and becoming motionless than before. But in order to make sure that it will tolerate any distractions, let's visualize a meditation object. Draw an image in your mind, an image of something round, clear, bright, like the sun, the full moon, a water drop, or a bubble. If the mind has become clearer, purer, it will be easier to visualize like dreaming. It's like you are in a dream where all other thoughts suddenly disappear. And what remains is a bright, shining object. Be satisfied with whatever image that you can visualize. Even though the image may look like it is behind the cloud, unclear, far away. But the goal is just to have something for the mind to hold on to. So be content and maintain the image as if this is a precious gift given to you. And repeat the mantra at the same time. Samma Arahang. 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 With the proper balance of the visualization and relaxation, the mind that is able to stay still will become more refined. And it will take a ride. It will ride the visualization object as a vehicle to the inner journey within. We let the still mind guide our way. No need to hold back. No need to control. Once your mind is still, let everything go with the flow. Stay still. As long as we can. Stay content, being able to stop the mind to some extent is already a rewarding gift from the meditation. I would like to leave you to dwell in this ocean of inner peace, in the sea of serenity, and the space of tranquility. For a while, and the mind just stay still at the center of the body. The mind would have absorbed an amount of peace energy from within. Just imagine that you are sharing this energy to people around you. Doesn't matter who they are, what they do. May all of them be happy. May all of them be free from sadness and all kinds of dangers. May all of them feel the inner peace that you are sharing. Spread your love, your kindness, your peace energy to all living beings in the whole world, such that there is no space in the world not being bathed by your peace energy. May the whole world be soaked, surrounded by the amount of positive intention that you spread out. Unconditionally, with no limit, no boundary, no condition. And now, our meditation session is coming to an end. You may begin breathing in and out, long, softly, slowly. Breathe in and out, long, softly, slowly. And once you feel you're ready, you may softly, slowly open your eyes while listening to my blessing. Sapphe Buddha Palapatta Pacce Kanancha Yang Palang. Arahantananjate Chenarakhang Pantami Sapaso Te Atalatha Sukhita Virunha Puttasasane Arokha Sukhita Hotha Saha Sapehi Yadipi Sapaputtha Nupavena Sapathamma Nupavena Sapasangha Nupavena Sattha Soti Bhavantu Te. May all your wishes be fulfilled. Sapphe Purentu Sankappa. May all of your dreams become true. Janto Panaraso Yatha. Like the full moon of the darkest night. Manicho Tiraso Yatha. Or similar to a flawless crystal sphere. Yeah, so I hope that you had a good session. How was the session today? You can share, but maybe we can take a group photo first. Now you know what to do. Switch on your camera and show a bright shining face with a big smile painted on your face, like the emoji that you sent, the most happiest one. Okay. Smile. One more. Okay, so I guess so maybe you can share. Let me see. Okay, you can now, if you would like to share how your experience or your meditation went. Looking forward to hearing the experience today. Noor say thank you. Nice session. Sabai, right? You wanted to say Sabai, but that's Sabaya. It's probably an Arabic version of Sabai. When we meditate, there are the way we do it and the result. Okay, always focus on the way and not the result. And Iman say thank you. So peaceful, relaxing meditation, so light and feeling comfortable. Thanks a lot. And Min say peaceful mind, Sayador. And Li Shu say a good relaxed meditation tonight. CJ, thank you. It was relaxing and peaceful. And Yo, I feel relaxed after a busy day. Could meditate well, but not asleep. Could visualize our great master. Excellent. And Lei, thank you. Total relaxation and calmness. Excellent. So, as I mentioned that when you meditate, there's the question, how do I meditate when it is the most difficult time to do so, right? So sometimes when our minds are busy, we thought, well, today is difficult, I cannot meditate. But the fact is, this is similar to when you need to exercise, but your body has been weak because you haven't exercised for a while. When you haven't exercised for a while, your body is weak and you try to lift some weight, well, it's going to be more challenging, right? But no matter how hard it is, if you haven't started or start working out again, your body is not going to be stronger. And while you start working out again, after a while, maybe even you meditate every day, but maybe that day your mind is so busy than the previous days, it will take more effort. You need to do the same, okay? You need to do the same. Remember the basic, that relaxation first, and then slowly bring your mind in. If the amount of traffic is high, then keep touching. Don't give up. And if you have a amount of awareness, if that is enough, at some point, all the amount of traffic in your mind will vanish. Okay? That probably will take a while, like maybe half an hour, 40 minutes. How long did it take you to completely eradicate or disturbance today? Maybe you can share this point as well. Interesting to know. Jessie say, very good. Still wish to continue meditation. Have some brightness at the beginning and some inner image at the end. Excellent. And Karen Chu, thank you for calm meditation guide. Feel relaxed and calm. Noor say, is the alchemy meditation for healing? What is alchemy meditation? This is the first time I heard about it. Maybe you can explain a little bit more. I never heard about the alchemy meditation, because I thought alchemy is alchemy, meditation is meditation. Rocio say, I think, or maybe Lina can help me translate that. Okay. I think she felt some rest, but like a little regressions or something. Okay. Well, I'm looking for the translation. Tien Vivi, I feel melted with happiness when the mind was in trance. Breathe in the positivity to touch the mind at the center and feel happy. So the mind kept repeating, doing that 6-7 times, and the joy and happiness was more and more. To share the happiness and positivity to all living beings, wanted to well-being to gain happiness within. Excellent. So that's correct. Okay. And Elsa say, thank you. And Lina say, Rocio tells us that she felt relaxed and calm during the experience. Excellent. And Iman, thank a lot, Jessie, and all my stories team too, everyone sharing. Okay, Lina say she felt she lost the feeling of the body for a while. Excellent. Every time you dream in the night, you don't feel your body. And meditation is like dreaming, but you dream consciously. So at that moment, leave your body behind. And it's going to be easier to leave your body if your body feels relaxed. And that's why we spend first 10 minutes to prepare such relaxation. Okay. But what if we don't feel relaxed, or maybe we feel tired, or maybe on that day our body is not ready? Can we reach that moment as well? Yes, you can, but you need more amount of awareness, small amount of focus. If you feel relaxed, you only need some amount of focus. But if you don't feel relaxed, it's like you need a bigger umbrella because it's rained so hard. If it rains very little, sometimes you don't need umbrella, right? It was a big surprise to me when I was in Peru for the first time, because they don't have big rains like in Asia. And I think when Peruvians, they come to Thailand, I saw them, they was running to the rain, like the first time ever in their life to see such a big rain. Wow, so cool. So I say to them, you need an umbrella in the rain. And when it rains so hard, if you have big umbrella, you don't get wet, right? So this is the same. If you don't feel relaxed on that day, can you reach the same state? Yes, but you need big umbrella. And this big umbrella is a symbol of the awareness. It's like if you kind of really focus, and your mind have no split second that it will leave the center of the body at all. Eventually, that amount of focus will help you forget the body. Okay. Tien Vivi, when hearing I mentioned the crystal ball, I visualized the crystal sphere was not clear or unclear, and I let go and further meditate. Whether an inner image will be clear or not clear, it depends on, first, the initial state of your mind. If your mind was initially clear, it will be easier to have a clear visualization. Or second, this is how you need to wait. Adjust your mind, not the image. Okay? It's like you take a photo. When you take a photo, adjust the lens, adjust the focal ring of your camera. Don't go to the image and say, hey, you need to stay closer to the camera. These days, the technology is more advanced. You probably don't need to do that. You just adjust your zoom, adjust the focal ring, and the image will become clear later on, okay? And that adjustment takes some time. And when the mind was clear initially, it will be easier. The husband's still tired from jet lag. I think when you meditate, after a very long journey, it helps to maintain your energy as well. These days, because we do not have air travel very common in Thailand yet, so sometimes we use cars. Like is really a long drive between Thani, Bangkok, and the north and the south, something like that. So while in the car, or even while you are in an airplane, in a flight, if you meditate, you can shorten your time. Don't you think that is kind of a bit more convenient to lessen the time? So instead of you travel like 10 hours or 11 hours, you meditate, you stop the time, it feels like 4 or 5 hours only, okay? So this is what I do commonly these days if I have to travel. Close your eyes and meditate, and that helps you to conserve the energy. And you don't actually need to look at the Google map, or where am I now? And that worry mind is gonna make the journey longer, more tiring as well. From Guat Sun Tan today, too much walking around, tired, feel sleepy, I reset several times, and I feel relaxed and could concentrate, but too short towards the end. Is my mind too tired? My legs too tired? Not sure. Yeah, when you are tired, it's gonna be like that. But at least if after the meditation feels better, you already have the reward of the meditation. Okay, So it helps you to regain your conscious space. And maybe from now, at the moment when we finish the sessions, we say goodbye, you can have your own meditation for half an hour or for a little bit more, right? Because now you already reset to the initial state. Maybe you're ready to continue the meditation. And I would suggest that you do your own meditation without a guide, on your own. This is going to be a very good exercise, okay? Because we've been used to listening to the monks and to the guide, and that's like a common routine you do these days. But if you want to progress, you need to do it, to be able to do it on your own as well. And maybe you begin first with 15 minutes, 30 minutes, okay? And I would say that do not look at the clock, okay? Not like, what is the time now? Only 4 minutes. What is the time now? 7 minutes. Come on, I need to make it 15. If you keep looking at the time, if you keep looking at the clock, it won't be very useful. So you have that wristband, right? Something that can vibrate. Very good, very good. Because if you set an alarm and it rings so loud and you go very deep, that probably will make you feel a bit excited. Don't do that, okay? A subtle alarm would do, like a bell, but not too loud, not like something that will wake you up in the morning. That's not good. But something can vibrate on your wrist. That's good as well, like the wristband. That these days they're not expensive, and you set an alarm and it vibrates a little, and then you know that it's already the time. Don't have the clock around, just leave the clock away, okay? If you have the clock, you're not going to progress. So begin first with 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and wait for the vibration, okay? And enjoy the time, enjoy the time. If that doesn't vibrate, you're not gonna quit. Commitment will improve your meditation, okay? But it sometimes will make some sessions a bit harder. When you set some commitment to yourself, like today I'm gonna meditate 20 minutes. If it doesn't reach 20 minutes, I will not stop my meditation. That session can be a bit more challenging. But if you can commit to that, like, okay, I keep on doing it, and I wait for the vibration on my wrist, it's gonna progress, okay? All right. Una pregunta. Can you help me? Okay, it's cold in the morning here in the city of Mexico, and what? Like something about exercise? Exercise la cara? What is the cara? It's the face, right? Okay. Can you type the whole thing? Good Suntan, what about the light? Needs to switch on and off the light before meditation or before sleeping? Anything that doesn't interfere you, but most of the time people will prefer to have the light dim a bit, and that's very helpful. But if you can meditate on daylight as well. Some people, it depends on your preference. Depends on the preference. I prefer to have some light on, because if it's completely dark, I feel like I want to sleep. It's like the mind tells me that now it's sleeping time. Okay. Tien Vivi say, I try meditation by myself and mostly I nap first and then feel refreshed, and my own meditations is about 50 minutes or above. It's good that if you meditate like 50 minutes and then you have good meditation in the end, But if you are able to correct why you always sleep first on the first part, then you need to maybe find some reasons, some explanations, and find a way to correct it. Then that will lead to great improvement. Okay, we only feel, or we only will sleep in the meditation when the body is not ready. But sometimes when you keep your mind focused too softly, you may fall asleep as well. If your body is not ready, like after a meal, after lunch, and you sleep for sure, then have a little bit less meal, okay? Or have a little walk, like before the meditation, walk for half an hour, that's very helpful. Lina say, Elsa say, you can meditate even if you cover your face for sure. Even if you wear mask or anything, it doesn't really matter. You know, on the cloth, as long as you feel warm. Because when you meditate, the temperatures of the body lowers a bit. Okay, and it's gonna be better to make sure that you have enough cloth at the beginning. Otherwise, you probably feel like you feel like shaking or feeling too cold. That's not good, right? All right. Okay, so that's it for today, and we see you next time on Tuesday, and that I will explain more on the 38 blessings. Today we finished group 4, and I think that's about number 14 or something, right? So it's already almost half of the 38 blessings. Hopefully I can show you some more. But this is about how you can actually walk a spiritual part that will lead to the best thing for yourself. Eventually, we refer to that as the enlightenment. But in order to achieve that, if you have these stepping stones, then you're blessed. Okay, so that's the meaning of the 38 blessings. We see you later. But then tomorrow will be Monk Jackie, so see you tomorrow.
Thank you very much, Mang John, for wonderful sessions today, and thank you everyone of you for joining us together. So let us pay respect to Mang John by bow 3 times. Let's bow. Second bow. And third bow.
May you all be happy, healthy, and strong, and wise, and have the wisdoms to overcome all obstacles in your life. May all your wishes be fulfilled. May all your dreams become true. And every time you close your eyes and meditate, may you be able to calm your mind and keep your mind still easily, quickly, and allow your mind to reach deep true peace, profound inner peace, the Dhammakaya, without delay.
Sadhu.
Okay,
thank you very much, Mang John, for great blessing, and see you all again tomorrow. Bye bye, everyone of you. Have a good day.
By God Sultan and Elsa Marine and Jessie and Lina Maria. Thank you so much for the translation tonight. And Tien Vividu and Li Yong Lu and the Chinese character, I don't know how to pronounce that. And Luong Yot Meng and Yeo and Rocio and Juraiwan and DJ Botox and Min and Hazel Ho and Hien and Fa and Patrick and Li Xin Lu and Apple and Li Xu and Janet Lee and Peggy and CJ and that reads Jenny. Okay, Jenny. And okay, Yoon and CJ and Pet and Nari and Benz and Esther and Nur and Guati and Xuan Tian and Karen Xu and Iris Vidya and Vidar and Yep and Helen Ong and Ham and Makita and Sam Singapore and Iman from Jordan. Okay, so bye. See you tomorrow.